Why do you know?
It's under system programs. You just feel to drag it over.
Oh, yes, sir. That's fine.
Yeah. Nice. Done. Close.
Okay.
Hello everyone. Our project is mainly about gathering information for the application of H-1B applications that usually the people apply for getting job here in the United States. All the applicants mostly or mainly are not residents. So we gather this information from the website. We collect the information from the website, the formal website of the Department of Labor for 2014. And we try to identify the applications with the status, like if the application got accepted or got denied or some reason they rejected. So we try to analyze this data to come up with a good recommendation system that we can recommend any new applicant that either apply to this company or that company based on some parameters like the location, the company's location, the salary, and maybe we have some different parameters that we can play around with. Some of them like state, city, address, job title. If we have the same job title for different companies, which one is good for this applicant? What he is in his priority list, the salary or the location. So we try, we have like a list of applications. We have about 500,000 applicants in 2014. And it's a huge data, but we try to minimize that by clearing data, first of all, and applying some algorithms. The algorithm that we gonna have, because we try to go like recommendation one, so we have to add something like clustering, k-means. We try to apply k-means algorithm because with the clustering we can recommend based on the cluster, or a priori algorithms in the relationship. We know one good algorithm, which is Mahout, and if we can apply the Mahout, also it's about big data, and Mahout is good for recommendation systems. So here's the algorithms that we try to apply to this data. For the evaluation, we clearly don't have like a ground truth data that we can compare with, but the evaluation, if the applicant a good job based on our recommendation, that's a good indication.
So what kind of data can you get? From where can you get such a H-1B data?
Yeah, we got data from
the government
yes,
side?
from
So does it include something information about when it's applied and when it's accepted? Something like that?
No. The data only the status of data in 2014. Either accepted, may he applied in 2013, but accepted in 2014 or rejected, withdraw.
So you can find something related, the attribute that contributes on the accepted applicant or the decline.
Yes.
So then you have something ground truth, right?
Yeah.
If you define
in terms of
yes,
in terms of
right?
truth, yes.
So why don't you think about such a things also?
We clearly need to transform data to other.
We don't know what kind of the condition can increase the possibility of the H-1B visa, right? So your goal is to find such a relationship or something pattern that increase. If you can increase 10% prediction, that will be very helpful for the even for lawyer or the applicant. Okay, they can focus on the documentation.
Yes.
Okay, right. So if the salary contribute a lot, yes, then try to get higher salary. Because something we don't know. That's the interesting from your data set.
So here's the
Okay.
right.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And last team. So do not predetermine we got this result, or so anyway the main goal of the data mining is to find the hidden knowledge, hidden pattern, right? So we don't know until we got the result. Sometimes a very interesting result you can find from the very simple algorithm. Okay, so please try such a thing to find it. So if you missed either proposal or the PPT file, why don't you just email me, okay? I'm not sure whether you can upload the 2 file or 3 files, so you can email me. Because I already checked the canvas already. Why don't you the screen only? We need to change the picture.
Good evening. Our project is like bank customer data analysis,
Higher
using data mining techniques. So the introduction is like in this, we talk about like how data can be used. Like we have a lot of data and how we can use in our day-to-day like business. For like we have to raise up the business and everything. So how organization can improve taking those data in their business perspectives. And like this data analysis is widely used mainly in banks right now, in hospitals, everywhere across the globe, and insurance sectors too. So this project we will be analyzing to understand the customers, like what exactly, like if we talk about bank. So like I mean we have like people who come to the bank for like loans and all, so they have to get those criteria and everything. So we'll discuss more detail, like how they like pass out the criteria and everything, like further we can ahead. So like the second is problem definition.
Yeah, so our main data set is customer information. So using the attributes, our main goal is to divide the customers into 2 groups, good customers and bad customers. So in that way, like by having the previous attributes, when a new customer applies for loans or something, we can categorize that new customer into one of the groups, so that we can by analyzing the attributes, we can find out if the customer is suited for the loan, or what percentage of interest we're going to charge, and also we can by identifying the attributes, we can know the customer's information, so that we can target what kind of customers we're gonna target. So other than that, also we for future decisions can be made by using these groups.
We are using the data set of bank customers. For that, our ground truth is a supervised learning on the customer's credit history, whether that customers are good or bad. That's our ground truth. And the description of our data set is we have total number of 20 attributes, but we're going to use the more important attributes, like we're going to use more important attributes among those 20 attributes, and we have like 1,000 number of rows in our data sets. And here is the sample data set, but which is same as our actual data set. This data set is the bank data set. So for security reason, there are different attributes assigned by attribute number. So we have the data set in the form of attribute numbers, which is directly connected to the attributes. So the algorithm which we're gonna use in this project is the association rule, classification, and the clustering. Like we're gonna use association rule because there are attributes like married and unmarried customers whose main purpose of buying loan is to buying loan like housing loan or auto loan. So it's like these two attributes are associated with each other. So like unmarried customers, they are also buying the loan for the auto. They are also buying the auto loan likewise. Second one is the classification. We're going to use the classification rule based on the credit history. And so let's say suppose there are some bad customers whose credit history is not that good. So we're going to classify it into different categories, and there are some good customers. So we're going to classify those customers into different categories. And the installment rate in the percentage is going to apply like those who are bad customers, those installment rate is higher than those who are good customers. And the third one is the clustering, as we have attributes like categorical attributes, numerical and ordinal. So we can also use the k-mean clustering, and for that we have different credit history based on the customer's age. Like this customer is the age between 35 to 40 is the customer's histories. Like the credit amount is in the different clusters likewise, and the similar data in that clusters and the other clusters. So as we're gonna go further, we're gonna check we're gonna analyze which technique is better than the other one, and then we're gonna
Okay,
implement
so
that
I
technique.
think it's 8:40. It's maybe okay. So I saw the main part. My suggestion is okay. Thanks so much.
Okay.
So my suggestion is this is a very popular topic. So think about the interesting topic. Okay. So like so I don't know what is the interesting topic, because just a good customer or bad customer, or the judge is well-known. So why don't you think about the more interesting topic in this kind of well-known data set? Also, if you can find the history data, that is also very interesting to predict for the future. Okay, thanks so much. So we will see the next week at the time.